All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. It is, look at that, that's upside down. It's time for another review. I am Struggle Bus Guy. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man on Login TV and Choo Choo, and let's get started. This is a review of a knife that was sent to me, obviously, two knives, from Kuby. I saw this on their social media and I just kind of reached out and said, hey, I'd like to check this one out. And they're like, absolutely. It only took a month to get here, but that's cool. Now, this one I've only found available so far on Kuby's website, so that's what I will list in the description. And I will give you more details in a minute, but this is the Kubey Belus, B-E-L-U-S, and the black one is the KU342A. And the, Jade G10 one is the KU342B. And let's get the, see, that's why I'm putting the boxes wrong, because the labels are upside down. So you've got a black G10 with flat scales and a bead blast blade. And you've got a Jade G10 with a black stonewash blade. Both cases, they are flat textured G10 scales that have been chamfered off very well. You do have exposed liners, but they are flush, and they feel great because you've got this nice chamfer leading right over to them, and it feels really nice. You have a nice lock bar access cut out there. Very nice. You can get your hand in there. Well, you guys know I'm not a huge fan of the jimping, scalloping, whatever you want to call it, but it's okay. Not terrible at all in that way. And we'll get back to some of the other stuff there. You do have nice Kuby KB pivot there. I think these are T6s here. They sure appear to be. Clip is reversible, as you can see. I like the Kuby clip. I don't have any problems with this clip. It is very deep. There is no knife sticking out of the pocket. And again, it is reversible. Let's see here. Nice flat scales. Good texture. You are definitely going to get a good, fantastic grip. Now, you have a really nice flipper tab here with jimping. It's a very Kuby flipper tab, and it, I was able to push button it. It is better as a light switch, definitely. You have jimping out to here, and you have thumb studs and a flipper, which I like having the two methods. You have a nice, in this case, bead blast blade with the Kuby logo here. Not bad. I mean, it's a little much, but it's not bad. And then you have the steel mark over here, which is AUS 10. This is a beautiful drop point blade, which is what interested me. I've been asked by a lot of people to start showing more drop points and clip points again. So I'm trying hard to do that. And in a budget frame of mind. Now, this is a $70 knife. I don't know what it's going to be when it hits stores in the U.S. I would think when it hits like White Mountain, it might be a little less, and there might be, there will be the 10% off. But right now at Kuby's website, they are $70 with AUS 10, full liners, which are milled for weight reduction. A lot of milling for weight reduction, you can see there. By the way, your lockup here is about 20 to 25. There is no blade play or lock rock at all, and it is very nice. Let me get my hand back here. It is very nice thin stock, comes down to a very high flat grind, comes down to a very nice flat edge there. It is great, and that edge, the tip, tapers down, which I like there. Very nice. Now, both of these, I've used them both. I've cut paper, I've cut open boxes, I've cut cardboard. As you guys know, I do a lot of cardboard cutting. You can see, whoops, if I don't screw up, I always get the angle wrong, and that's what happens. But you can see it's a good cutter. I mean, it really, really is. Kuby's knives are always going to come with two things. Number one, they're going to come with a very sharp edge. Every Kuby knife, and you guys know I work with them. In fairness, I work with them on my pinion and microburst knives. They are my OEM of choice. And the reason is Every knife I've ever had from them has fantastic action, does not have a late detent or anything weird like that. Great action, fantastic action, and a great sharp blade. They get edge geometry, they get sharpening, they do a very good job, and the detents are always great. I mean, this detent breaks really, really nicely on both of the opening methods. I'm impressed, very much so. Now, yeah, it is really nice. Again, no blade play or lock rock, good lockup, and great action. Centering, we didn't look at that. Dead center. I mean, it just is. Let's take a quick peek. I keep knocking that box over. We're just going to put them back here. Quick look at this one, but it's the same. I mean, everything, a little bit of oil on the black blade there. It's the same. I mean, the action is the same, just as good. The lock access is obviously the same. The access to the thumb studs is really nice. I can middle finger flick both of them. And again, lockup is the same. Centering is the same. There's no blade play or lock rock. Okay, so we're going to do our comparisons. We will take the jade one out of the way and use the black one. And the first one, of course, is our Ontario Rat. Whoa, Ontario Rat 1, which didn't want to open. I maybe need to oil that or clean it. Probably getting dirty sitting here on the desk over and over again. And the Rat 2. Now, you can see it's about the same size as the Rat 2, which is a super interesting comparison in my opinion. Now, let's go. Wow, I'm sorry if I just bumped the microphone there, guys. That was the light hitting the microphone. All right. So again, these are $70. I've had some people tell me with OS 10 they think that's high. I don't know. I mean, OS 10 is not a super low grade. I'd take OS 10 over D2. I'd take it over a lot of different things. So I don't think this is super, you know, I think $70 is maybe slightly high, but not bad. 7 inches overall. Blade length is 2.95. Blade thickness is 0.12, which is great for this style of knife. It is 659 to 61 on the heat treat. Handle length is 4.13. Overall thickness of the handle is 0.51, so a little thicker, but it gives you a great feel in the hand. I didn't do that yet. And then 3.84 ounces, which for this size knife is fine for me. Now, I forgot to talk about ergos. This is where this knife shines for me. It's a little smaller than a lot of knives I like. And I am actually out here past the jimping, but I don't care. Spine's nice and chamfered. Feels great. But what I like is this hump, guys. This is what I looked at. So when your finger goes in here, now the rest of your fingers, and it just cradles around that hump. Now you do feel the clip because it is super deep. But it is not a hot spot for me. You just feel it. But yeah, this shines I mean, this knife is not coming out of my hand. I'm not going forward on the blade. I'm not coming back. Nobody's pulling this out of my hand. This is a fantastic ergonomic knife. I love it. Very, very cool. So the Kubey Belus, that's about all I have for this one. It's really nice. And I dig it. So thanks, Kuby, for sending it along. I don't know if I'm going to pass these around first, but eventually they'll probably be given away. We'll see. I don't know for sure because I'm going to pass them around to some other reviewers, I think. So really cool, Kuby. Thanks for sending them out, guys. Check the link down in the description. Give me a comment and a thumbs up. And thank you so much for all your support. Let me know what you think of this knife. And thanks for watching the KnivesFAST channel.